This is you, 34,000 feet above the ocean, watching clouds drift beneath the wing like nothing in the world could ever touch you. The turbulence starts gently, the kind that makes people glance up and then return to their screens. Then it changes. The plane jolts violently, dropping just enough to make your stomach twist. A few nervous laughs echo through the cabin. The seatbelt sign flashes again. A flight attendant grips a seat, her smile gone. You look out the window and see nothing but endless blue water below. No land, no ships, just distance. The shaking grows worse. Overhead bins rattle. Something falls in the aisle. A baby starts crying. The lights flicker. You feel it in your bones. Now this isn't normal. The aircraft tilts sharply. Someone screams. Oxygen masks drop from the ceiling like silent warnings. Your heart pounds so hard it hurts. The smell of something burning creeps into the air. The world outside spins. The ocean rises too fast. Metal shrieks. There is a deafening impact hand. Then, nothing. When you wake, the silence feels wrong. Your face is pressed into wet sand. Waves tug at your legs before pulling back again. You cough, choking on salt water, and roll onto your back. The sky is painfully bright. For a moment, you think you're still inside the dream of falling. Then, pain floods your ribs, your shoulder, your head. This is real. You push yourself up slowly and look around. Pieces of the plane are scattered across the beach, like broken memories, twisted metal, torn fabric, luggage half buried in sand. Smoke drifts faintly in the distance. You wait to hear voices. You expect someone to shout, to move, to groan, but there is nothing except wind and the rhythm of the ocean. Hello? Your voice sounds small. The island does not answer. You begin walking along the shoreline, scanning for movement, for life. Your legs feel unstable. Every step feels borrowed. You see shapes in the sand and look away before your mind can fully register them. You call out again, nothing. The truth doesn't hit all at once. Sit settle slowly, like cold water seeping into clothes. You might be the only one. The beach curves toward a wall of palm trees and dense jungle. The island looks untouched, almost beautiful. That's what makes it worse. The world is still beautiful, and yet everything you knew has vanished. You turn toward the ocean and search the horizon desperately. No boats, no aircraft, no smoke in the distance. Just endless blue. Day one has begun, and you are alone. The first hours move strangely, like time itself is unsure how to behave. Shock keeps you functional. You check your pockets automatically. Your phone is cracked, soaked, dead. You press the power button anyway, holding it longer than necessary, as if hope alone might revive it. Nothing, no signal, no sound. You slide it back into your pocket because it's the last piece of normal you have. The sun climbs higher, and heat settles heavily over the beach. Thirst arrives faster than fear. Your tongue feels thick, your lips crack. Survival becomes simple and brutal in its priorities. Water, shade, stay alive. You move toward the tree line carefully, glancing back at the ocean as if it might suddenly deliver rescue. The jungle air is thick and humid, filled with unfamiliar sounds. You find coconuts scattered near the base of a palm tree. You remember watching survival videos once, casually, never imagining you'd need the knowledge. It takes longer than expected to break one open. Your hands shake from weakness and frustration. But when it finally cracks and liquid spills into your palm, relief washes over you. It tastes warm and slightly sour, but it's life. You force yourself to drink slowly. As evening approaches, the adrenaline fades. Reality begins to press down harder. You walk the beach again, scanning for movement. For anyone who might have survived and crawled farther inland, you don't find anyone. The absence becomes heavier than any confirmation. You build a small pile of debris higher on the sand, arranging darker pieces against lighter sand in the rough shape of a signal. It looks pathetic from where you stand, but it's something. Effort feels better than helplessness. When the sun begins to fall, the sky turns gold and violet. Under any other circumstance, you would take a picture. Now, you just stare at it. Night arrives quickly. Darkness here is complete. No city lights, no distant hum of civilization. Just stars, sharper than you've ever seen. You wrap torn fabric around your shoulders and sit near the remains of your makeshift shelter. Every sound feels amplified. Leaves rustle, something moves in the distance. Your body stays tense, unwilling to rest. You think about the crash, about the moment before impact. You remember unbuckling. You remember pushing toward and opening in twisted metal. And you remember hearing someone call out. The memory stops there. Blurry, incomplete. Did you turn back? Did you hesitate? The question digs into you. Guilt begins quietly but grows louder in silence. Day 2 arrives with harsh sunlight and aching muscles. The shock is gone now. In its place is clarity. You survived, and you don't know why. Day 3 begins with hunger. Not the casual kind you silence with a snack. This hunger is sharp and constant, pulling at your focus. Coconut water keeps you alive, but it isn't enough. Your body feels weaker today, heavier. You move along the rocky edge of the shoreline, searching the shallow pools left behind by the tide. Small fish slip away too quickly. You fail again and again, frustration building with each attempt. You were not built for this. You were built for routines, screens, predictable days, not this. Eventually, you manage to trap a small crab between stones. You hesitate before acting. You've never had to take life before. The decision feels larger than it should, but survival doesn't negotiate. You do what needs to be done, quickly, without ceremony. Your hands shake afterward. You eat slowly. It tastes unfamiliar, but it is strength returning to your body. The island runs on a simple rule. Something survives because something else doesn't. The thought stays with you longer than the taste. Later that day, you push deeper into the jungle, driven by the need for more reliable water. The air is thick and humid, insects buzz near your ears. Then you hear it, a faint trickle, water. You follow the sound and find a small freshwater stream cutting through the earth. Relief hits you so suddenly, your knees weaken. You drink carefully, then fill the plastic bottle you salvaged. This changes everything. Fresh water means time. Time means possibility. Day 4 tests you. Dark clouds gather without warning. Wind shifts. The air grows cold and heavy. When the storm hits, it hits violently. Rain pours in sheets. Wind tears at your shelter. Thunder cracks overhead. You fight to hold everything together, mud sliding beneath your knees. The ocean grows aggressive, waves slamming against the shore. For a moment, you think you might die here anyway after surviving the fall, after surviving the first days. When the storm finally passes, your shelter is damaged, but standing, you sit in the sand, soaked and trembling. Something inside you wants to stop trying. Just sit. Just let whatever happens, happen. But you don't. You rebuild, slowly, deliberately. Day 5 arrives quieter. You speak out loud more now, just to hear a human voice. You narrate your actions. You apologize to no one and everyone at once. The memory of the crash returns again, clearer. You remember turning toward the exit. You remember hearing someone call for help behind you. You remember hesitating, but you don't remember turning back. The guilt is no longer a whisper, it's a weight. But alongside it, something else grows. Resolve. You are still here. And that has to mean something. Day 6 is the hardest. Your body is thinner now. Movements take more effort. Even standing feels like lifting something heavy. The island no longer feels new or terrifying, it feels exhausting. You wake before sunrise and stare at the horizon, not expecting anything to change. Hunger is constant. Your ribs ache when you breathe deeply. The sun hasn't even risen yet, and already you feel drained. You walk to the stream slowly, refill your bottle, and sit there longer than usual. For the first time, doubt feels louder than determination. What if no one is searching here? What if the ocean swallowed every trace? What if this island is just forgotten? You close your eyes and imagine your life before the crash. The unfinished conversations, the small arguments, the plans that felt urgent at the time, they all seem distant now, almost irrelevant. What matters is breath, water, another sunrise. That afternoon, weakness forces you to sit longer than usual. You lie back on the sand, staring at the sky, and for a moment, you allow yourself to stop fighting. If this is how it ends, at least you tried. At least you survived longer than you thought you could. Then you hear it. At first, you think it's wind. A low vibration carried across the air. You sit up slowly. The sound grows clearer, mechanical, rhythmic. Your heart slams violently against your ribs. You stand stumbling toward the open beach. The sound grows louder. No, a helicopter? You run to your signal marker and wave your arms desperately, shouting until your throat burns. The aircraft appears over the tree line, small at first, then larger. It circles once, as if unsure. You grab a piece of fabric and wave it wildly. For a terrifying second, it drifts slightly away, then it turns back. The helicopter lowers closer, wind from its blades whipping sand into the air. You shield your eyes, tears mixing with salt and sweat. A rescue worker leans out, scanning the beach. Their eyes lock onto you. You collapse to your knees. Not from weakness, from release. Minutes later, strong hands pull you upward. A harness secures around your chest. The ground begins to fall away beneath you as the helicopter lifts. The island grows smaller with every second. You look down at it one last time. 7 days ago, it was a prison. Then it was a battlefield. Then it became a mirror. You whisper softly, barely audible over the engine, "I'm sorry." You don't know if you're speaking to the people who didn't make it, or to the version of yourself who hesitated, or to the life you took for granted before all of this. Inside the helicopter, someone asks gently, "Are you okay?" You look out at the endless ocean below. You survived, but you are not the same. "I don't know yet," you answer, and for the first time in 7 days, you allow yourself to close your eyes.